Okay, we're back live, Coach.
Well, folks, sorry. A little technical difficulty there with our internet feed. And it was not a timely technical issue because while we were gone, the Trojans had a 20-yard touchdown pass from Bodie Boyston to Judd Cheatham. Had a positive yardage run play on first down that got a holding penalty that pushed them back. So it was 2nd and 20. They throw a bubble screen to Judd Cheatham on the far side of the field, and he makes one guy miss and he's gone. So a touchdown for the Trojans. 2-point conversion, as you saw just now, falls short. Handoff to Cheatham up the middle is stopped by the Cherokee Chiefs. So 8:58 left in the first quarter. Find your Trojans ahead, 6-0.
We're not used to looking at that scoreboard and seeing 6.
Right.
We have been pretty proficient at 2-point conversions this season, and like I think I've said in a previous game, they add up quickly, and you get 3 2-point conversions. There's an extra touchdown right there.
It's a whole math thing, Mr. Hope. A whole math thing. I just teach 7th
grade math.
I just teach history, and you're going over my head with the whole math extra touchdowns thing. That was, but you're right. The Trojans are very efficient in their 2-point conversion game. Coach Kayot has a nice little playbook designed for those short 2-point conversion plays. So rare is the time that it gets stopped. And so I don't know if Cherokee has the secret sauce to stopping OBA 2-point conversions. We'll find out as we move ahead. But they stopped that one. So 6-0 is the score for OBA as Harry Nunez lines up to kick off. Nunez, pretty good kicker for 8-man football, consistently puts the ball into the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how this north wind affects it. If it's not a touchback usually for OBA, it's a ball that's fielded right near the goal line, and OBA has been really good in special teams. So Nunez with the kickoff, the wind holds this one up, and it's fielded at the 12, out to the 20, 25. Nice open field tackle there by the Trojans. It's number 12, Ian Easton with the stop. Ball's fielded at the 12-yard line. Ian Easton runs his lane as you're supposed to do in kickoff coverage, just breaks down and waits for the runner and brings him down. Nice open field tackle. So here's this Trojan defense giving up roughly 17 points per game. One of the reasons they're the #1 ranked team in the state is this defense.
And Nunez's kicking has been I believe a big part of that. Yeah. He helps us win the field position battle.
Almost every time.
Every time.
Big hole up the middle. Nunez and Cheatham are going to have to bring down the tackler, to bring down the runner at the 2nd level. So right off the bat, number 5, Kai McHenry, 9-yard carry. Kai McHenry, a 6'1 junior, 6'1", 190 pounds. That's a good-sized running back coming downhill into the Trojans' 2nd level of their defense. 2nd and 1 for the Chiefs. McHenry with the handoff. This time it looks like that's number 15, Zach Heller.
Number 15, the ball carrier, Zach Heller.
This to be about a 4-yard gain.
First down for the Chiefs. So number 5, Kai McHenry, the quarterback for Cherokee.
They'll move it to the 42-yard line.
Receiver wide to the far side of the field, 2 slot receivers. Now man comes in motion, snap to McKellar. He's going right up the middle, met almost immediately. It's going to be maybe a 3-yard gain there.
The 45-yard line. 3-yard gain.
It's like Harrison Crow and Jake Colby stacking up the offensive line. Correction, that's Nick Beckman on the bottom of the pile there. I thought it was Harrison. It's Nick Beckman.
Looks like number 50.
Colby Roach. Oh no, that's number 50 for Cherokee. Sorry.
Jackson.
I'm looking
Jackson
at the,
Crow for the first time.
The wrong roster there. Yeah, Jackson Crow into the lineup for the first time this year. Good to see Jackson out there.
And he gets in the backfield and puts a lot of pressure on.
Missed tackle from Nunez.
And makes the tackle.
You know what? That's a positive play for Cherokee. I'm impressed. Jackson Crow, first play from scrimmage of the season, gets into the backfield, rushes the quarterback and then follows the pass down the field and makes the tackle after the completion.
He did everything he was asked to do on
Yeah.
that play.
He was everywhere.
First play of the season, unless I missed one earlier this drive, but
I think that was the first substitution, him coming in. So nice hustle there. A lot of energy from number 50, and rightly so. He's been chomping at the bit to get out there, I know. Kai McHenry up the middle again, stacked up by the Trojan defensive line. Caldwell in there. Crow is in there again, both of the Crows. Jackson and Harrison in there on that one. You know those two guys are just excited to be on the field together.
Yep.
I've got 3 older brothers and never had the privilege of competing with them. We're all staggered in age. I just can't imagine how much fun that would be.
Right.
Second down and 9. McHenry back to pass, looking over the middle. Broken up immediately. Harrison Crow, great coverage from 44 right there.
Pass is incomplete. Bring up third down and 9.
Kai McHenry brought the fastball on that one, and he had to, because if he throws that any softer, I think Harrison probably intercepts
He very well could have.
Yeah, so he had to bring the fastball, and I don't think the receiver was ready for that. So third and 9, first kind of long down situation for the Chiefs.
The linebacker position is truly an all-purpose position on the defense.
Right,
You have to get in the backfield sometimes. You have to cover the run up the middle. You have to play the position of a cornerback sometimes, and he did really well on that play.
Tried to get around the far side of the edge. Bodie Boyson didn't make the tackle in the backfield, but he disrupted the timing of the play.
To the 34-yard line.
Makes it about a 4.5, maybe 5-yard gain to bring up 4th and 4 for the Cherokee Chiefs.
Bring up 4th down, 4 yards to go.
Big stop for the OBA defense here.
Big play right here.
Big play.
It's always good if you can stop someone on their first drive and then go down and score yourself, get a 2-touchdown advantage.
A lot of times that you weather that initial drive, take some wind out of the sails, and
timeout, Cherokee.
Obviously, it's a big moment. Cherokee's going to take a timeout. Coach Bryce Schanbacher wants to make sure he gets the right play.
Into the half, we will give the winners
But
away.
you can always argue the other side of that. That gives Coach Kayott and defensive coordinator James Cheatham an opportunity to get the defense in a play that they want to be in. So the knife cuts both ways. All right, we're back to action here at Cherokee High School. 4th and 4 for the Chiefs. Kai McHenry, the quarterback. Receiver wide to the right, being covered by Harry Nunez. Going to be an option to the near side. That's going to be a first down and then some. Nice play call there from the Chiefs.
That's across the 30. That is good enough for a Cherokee Chief first down.
Harrison Crow was into the backfield almost immediately on the quarterback.
They'll
That's
mark it at the 27-yard
the beauty of the
line.
option offense. He had to choose quarterback or pitch man, and he chose quarterback. Quarterback pitches it. Pitch man's running free. So first down for the Chiefs. Marching downfield, nice long deliberate drive here. 5:25 to go in the first quarter.
these first two first possession for each team, really milking that clock off that first quarter.
It's running fast, that's for sure. Back to pass again from McHenry. He's going to take it up the middle. It's going to be a big gain here. He cuts it
Gonna
back
get
to the
close.
outside. It's going to be close. Harry Nunez forces him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So first and goal for the Cherokee Chiefs.
They're going to mark him at the 5. First down and goal for the Chiefs.
We'll see if this Trojan defense can stand up here to a goal line stand for the second week in a row. Last week, first drive of the game, Wacomas marched the length of the field inside the 10-yard line, and that's where the Trojan defense stiffened and stopped them. So we'll see if this is becoming a habit for the OBA defense. McHenry takes the snap. It's going to be that option play again. He's going to keep it this time. He's fighting. He reaches out the ball. Oh, I thought the ball came loose there for a second.
They're going to mark him.
I bet that drives high school coaches crazy. These guys see guys in the NFL and college football reach that ball to try and get across the goal line. That is horrible ball security. And I thought there for a second the Trojans had knocked the ball away.
The risks outweigh the award or the rewards. That's for sure.
That's my opinion.
It's better to go down, fight on another play.
Still have 3 more plays to try and get that extra yard. If it's 4th down, okay, I get it. But on first and goal, up under center, you're going to pound it right up the middle.
And there it is.
Burrows his way in there. Touchdown, Cherokee.
Touchdown, Cherokee.
The way Cherokee took the ball from approximately, I don't quite remember, about the 25, marched 75 yards down the field. They came to play tonight.
Yeah, they did. About a 75-yard touchdown. Quarterback Kai McHenry leading the way, but distributing the ball really well. It looks like Cherokee, 2-point conversion team here as well. McHenry under center. Rolling out, option to the right. He's going to turn it upfield. He's going to get it.
Number 5, 2-point conversion is good. 4:23 left to go in the first quarter. Cherokee 8, OBA 6.
So Cherokee takes the lead, 8-6, 4:23 to go here in the first quarter.
The Trojans haven't trailed too many times this season.
Not since, I think, Southwest Covenant, second game of the season. And that was a very similar situation. It was very early in the first quarter. The Trojans were down, and then they just kind of stepped on the gas and ran away from Southwest Covenant. So we'll see how they respond.
Good teams get tested,
Right.
and have to see how they're going to respond to this.
And district plays a whole nother animal. That was not a district game against Southwest Covenant.
That's exactly right.
And this is district play. And really, ultimately, these are the games that really are the only ones that matter. So
Number 45, Quentin Griffin.
Trojans need to bring a whole nother level of intensity. And you can tell right away the Cherokee Chiefs are not impressed with the number 1 ranking that the Trojans carry into this field tonight.
That's exactly right. They executed extremely well, marching down the field, and just did a fantastic job.
Yeah, it was a nicely orchestrated drive from the Cherokee Chiefs, wanting to make a statement in District B2 play right off the bat. There's the kick, squib kick, and out of bounds. So
Kick rolls out of bounds.
Trojans again will start with good field position. Near midfield, it'll be the 43-yard line is where the Trojans will start this drive. So out come the Trojans, second possession of the game. First possession did result in a touchdown. As they march forward, the penalty for kicking the ball out of bounds. The ball will be sitting at the 48-yard line.
They're going to move it from where it rolled out of bounds. It'll be first down and 10 for the Trojans. They'll start out at their own 48-yard line.
Boydson under center. Judd Cheatham in the slot, now in motion as he goes across the field. This play designed to bring him up inside the middle. He's still on his feet, bouncing off tacklers, still running. Finally drugged down. What a run by Judd Cheatham. That's going to be at the 32-yard line. They've been bouncing they've been running that pitch play to the outside over and over. This time they kick out the block and Judd turns it upfield on the interior of the line and just danced his way for probably 16 yards there. Beautiful play play from individual effort from Judd Cheatham. So
I'll
first down.
go out on a limb and say that he's probably the pound for pound the strongest player on the field
Probably
right now,
so.
and that strength showed.
Yeah.
Very difficult to take down.
Wow. Number 15, Bodie Boyson ran the ball up the middle. You can see on film, number 15 ran into the backfield as the play was ending and just leveled Judd Cheatham. Judd Cheatham was not even looking, hit him right in the ear hole. That is a cheap shot. I'm not ashamed to say that. The play's almost over. The player's not even looking and not even part of the play. The officials did not see it at all. Nowhere near the ball, nowhere near the play, not involved in the play at all. There's no call for that at all.
Last play was a gain of a yard. It'll be second down and 9.
That's
Ball on the 32-yard line.
There's no call for that. I don't even know what to say about it. There's no call for it. So the Trojans having to adjust their lineup with the absence of their leading ball carrier and leading receiver. That's just a shame that that kind of thing has to happen in a high school football game. Bodie Boyston brings the team to the line. Ian Easton will be your running back in the backfield. 2 running backs now for the Trojans. Hand off to Easton, right up the middle. He's grinding for positive yardage. Still on his feet, still on his feet, still on his feet. What a run by Ian Easton, just grinding.
Number 12, Ian Easton.
Brought down at the 19-yard line.
Trojan first down. They'll mark it at the Chief 19-yard line.
So first down Trojans at the 19. Still 2 running backs for the Trojans. Another handoff to Easton, another run right at the middle. Positive yardage. We've got a 2-yard gain there for Ian Easton down at about the 16 or 17-yard line.
Gain of 3, second down and 7.
Second down. Boyson rolls to the right, now back in, cuts into the middle. Positive yardage again for the Trojans. Brought down at about the 12.
Give him 5 on the play. Third down and 4.
Boyson brings the play in from Coach Chris Kayott. Hard cap. Boyson up the middle, this time over the left side, grinding inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. This will be first and goal for the Trojans.
The ball carrier. They're going to spot him down at the 4-yard line. That isn't good enough for a Trojan first down. That'd be first and goal.
That shot to Judd Cheatham seems to have motivated the Trojan offense, and they're just going old school, 5 yards in a pile of dust, just pounding it right up the middle, straight at Cherokee. They seem to adjust it offensively for the absence of Judd Cheatham. We'll see what Coach Cheatham does defensively. I would imagine it'd be Andrew Campbell steps in there, maybe Corbin Burrell. Boyson under center. Again, he keeps it again over the left side. He's going to get to the edge. Touchdown, Trojans.
Number 7, Bodie Boyson. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boyson getting the play from Coach K out as the Trojans will go for two here to try and make it 14-8. 1:27 to go in the first period. Your Trojans lead 12-8. Going to roll out to the right. Looks like Easton with the block. Boyson to the right. Two-point conversion is good. Trojans take the lead 14-8.
Two-point conversion is good. 1:27 left to go in the first.
The tenor of the game has just changed pretty drastically in the last 3 minutes. The tenor of the game's changed. Both teams were playing hard, and we were commending both teams for their effort, and just one cheap shot has just changed everything here at Cherokee tonight. There's a tension in the air as the Trojans respond to the loss of their leading rusher and leading receiver, Judd Cheatham. We'll see if he ends up back in the game or not. He's up on his feet over on the sideline now. We were able to rewind the stream on one of our telephones, and I'm sure you can do it there at home, and you can see that Judd wasn't even involved in the play, and the defensive back just ran up and literally speared him right in the head. No one wearing stripes saw it. Trojans having to scramble on special teams. Judd Cheatham on the sideline. He's usually in there on kickoff coverage.
Harry Nunez set to kick off for the Trojans.
Freshman Liam Berry's going to come in. Liam Berry, number 24, right here on the near edge of your screen. As Nunez sets the kickoff. Low line drive kickoff. It's going to hit the ground at about the 10, and it's going to roll to a stop. Finally goes out of bounds at about the 2. It almost stopped in bounds.
Kick rolls out of bounds.
Now we're looking over the Trojan sideline, and running back Ian Easton is on the ground. Judd Cheatham is now up, but Ian Easton's on the ground.
So Cherokee will get the ball at the 35-yard line. First down and 10.
So first down for Cherokee. Defensive adjustments for the Trojans. Senior Harry Nunez has moved back to the free safety position, and freshman Liam Berry is over here on the near corner where Harry usually plays. So a little bit of adjustment there by Coach Cheatham and the defensive coaching staff. We'll see if Cherokee tries to pick up the freshman, but Liam is up to the task. Immediately they go to pick on the freshman. Trojans zone defense, Harry Nunez in coverage there over the top as the safety. Ball's overthrown. Sounds like the wind is affecting our audio a little bit. I apologize for that, folks. So 3rd and 5 for the Cherokee Chiefs.
We're trying to protect our microphones from the wind as much as we possibly can. But it does seem like the wind's picking up more as the sun drops lower.
4th down and 4.
So McKellen with the carry up the middle. Small gain there, so it'll be 4th and about 4.5. Not quite a 5-yard requirement here for the first down. Trojan defense stepping up to the challenge, adjusting their lineup, scrambling their guys around. We got Harry Nunez back at corner now. It looks like Judd's back in there at safety. I can't tell if that's Judd or Andrew Campbell. That's Judd Cheatham. He's back in there.
That is Judd.
So they will punt the ball away, and Cheatham is back to receive. We'll see how motivated Judd is after that cheap shot. He's going to let the punt hit the ground and stop, and it stops right on the 20-yard line.
Wise decision.
Stops right at the 20-yard line.
Maybe that's an indicator that his head's okay. That was a smart decision there from Judd.
They'll start it at their own 20-yard line.
So the Trojans marched down and scored on the last drive. Definitely showing some motivation after there's no other way to say it. What we're deeming as a dirty play. So first down OBA. Starting off at their own 20, so 80 yards away from pay dirt. Cheatham in motion. Immediately they hand it to Judge Cheatham. He cuts it back inside. Grinding and grinding. Going to be about a 6-yard gain there for Judd, maybe 5, depends on where they spot the ball. Looks like they're spotting it at the 26. So 2nd and 4.
They'll give him 6 on that play. That's the end of the first quarter.
So that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your OBA Trojans 14, the Cherokee Chiefs 8.
Coach, I don't know if that wind's blowing harder or if it's getting a little more chilly and cutting deeper.
Oh, yeah, or both, or all the above.
Really good to see Judd get back up.
Yeah, get back out there on the field. So obviously the Trojans are going to be careful with all the discussion in the past couple of weeks from the NFL to the college game and even in the high school game about protocol regarding injuries.
Right.
Coach Chaot's not going to take a chance with that, and obviously our defense coordinator, James Cheatham, is Judge Cheatham's father, so he's not going to take any chances with that. So they checked him out thoroughly, and he passed all the tests, and so he's back out there. Coach Chaot just right now having a conversation with the referee, pointing to the spot where the incident happened. So it's still fresh on his mind. They're still talking about it. I would imagine if I know Chris Chaot right now, pretty inspirational, let's call it that. An inspirational talk is happening.
Passionate.
Passionate. That is happening in that OBA huddle to try and inspire this offense to go down and add to this lead.
Back to play.
And they responded from that touchdown with a matching touchdown and 2-point conversion. So
an immediate answer. Hand off to Cheatham, looking to the wide side. Ian Easton is ahead with a block. Puts number 15 on his back. Judge still turning. Big gain for the Trojan offense after the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A flag is down. If they call Ian Easton for some sort of illegal block there, that's a travesty because Ian just leveled that guy right in the middle of the chest.
Flag on the play.
Probably not a coincidence that that's the young man that speared Coach Cheatham.
On the Trojans.
That's going to be called a hold. One of the negatives in high school football is they don't have a microphone on the ref. We don't have a microphone on the ref, so you can't hear who they're calling it on. I'm going to assume that came in the interior of the line and not out on the edge. That was not a hold on Ian Easton.
So the Trojans will lose about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
So 2nd down and 5. So pretty much just a do-over for the Trojans. So we're going to try this edge now. Judge Cheatham dancing again. Plenty of yards for the first down. Gets out to about the 32. First down OBA.
it's easy to look at that play as a little bit disappointing after the big run on the penalty, but hey, we crossed the first down marker, get a fresh set.
Fresh set of downs for the Trojans is always a positive thing. And on the road, you want to just march down the field and score, use clock, score.
That's exactly right.
Home run plays are nice, but you can't count on those, so just be consistent. Ian Easton in the backfield, Judge Cheatham in the slot on the near side. Cheatham in motion. They're going to fake the handoff and roll Boydston out.
Boydston in the ball carrier.
That was Holden Caldwell in the slot, number 80, out there lead blocking for Bodie Boydston. Trojans not even showing the pass very much here in the first half.
Looks to have gotten about 8.
Yeah, 2nd and 2. I'm not sure if the Trojans' offensive game plan has to do with the wind or if this is just the offensive game plan. We're going to grind it for a while and we're going to see them open the offense up later in the game, which they've done in previous games this year. Cheatham wide in the slot on the far side. Caldwell in the backfield. Boyson keeps this one, makes a nice move escaping. He flips it over to Cheatham in the flat. It's going to be positive yardage. Nice open field tackle there.
Not sure that was a planned route, but
I don't think so.
We get really close to the first down marker, and they are signaling.
Colby Roberts with the open field tackle, but it's still good enough for a first down. Judge Cheatham just kind of hanging out there in the flat.
To the 42-yard
It might have been the designed safety outlet there for the offense, but it's really hard to tell when the play gets blown up like that. Great job, Bodie Boydston, keeping the play alive, buying time, and finding Judd in the flat there. You know, another benefit to having an extra lineman, Jackson Crow, in the lineup tonight is you can move people around. So with injuries to Cheatham and to Easton, we
did not get that play off.
Yeah, delay a game penalty. But having Jackson Crow on the offensive line enables them to move Holden Caldwell around in the absence of Ian Easton. So Coach Kayott has a few more chess pieces on the board tonight than he's had in past games.
I have not seen Jackson Crow in the weight room, but I've heard other high school kids talk about his strength. He is according to the rumor mill amongst the high schoolers, he is a strong young man.
That would be a great addition to the Trojan offensive line. Handoff to Cheatham, heading around the far end. Holden Caldwell, lead blocker. It's going to be out near another first down. Oh, that's not the first down. That's a line of scrimmage marker. The delay of game penalty, so he gets it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gain of 4, second down and 11.
So second and about 11 for the Trojans. No sense of panic here from Coach Kayott and OPA.
I don't know if you noticed that, Coach, but Ian Easton, when he was running that play in, he was limping.
Yeah, he's limping pretty badly.
Maybe you already mentioned that, and I was troubleshooting or something. But
they hand it off to Ian anyway, and he pounds ahead for about 4 yards. It'll make it 3rd and maybe 8 for OBA.
Gain of 3. Gain of 4, 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Trojans. It's been their pattern to be a 4-down team anyway, so it's really, they have 2 more plays to get 7 yards. I'd be really surprised to see him punt on 4th down here at near midfield. Especially with the defense
into
coming
the
off
wind.
In this end, and the defense is coming off 2 stops. Jake Kobe in the flat. He's going to break away from the tackle. It's going to be a first down Trojans. And then some.
Excellent.
We see that
run after the
from OBA. The wide receivers run the defensive backs off. They just throw deep routes. And then they drag Jake Kobe across the middle from the tight end position. Positive yardage almost every time we see that.
41, first down.
No huddle here for the Trojans. Maybe trying to make fatigue a factor here as we get to the late part of the second quarter. Cheatham on the slant route. Bodie Boydston pump fakes and then is brought down. I think, don't hold me to this, but I think that's the first time Bodie Boydsson's been sacked this year. He started to let it fly, looking for Judge Cheatham on the post route. Thought better of it, pulled it down, and tried to just get back to the line of scrimmage, and did not do so. So it'll be 2nd and 12, which is very similar to the situation they were in last series of downs. Trojans huddle up this time. Ian Easton cannot decide whether he should be in the game or not. That's going to be an illegal substitution or a timeout. Yeah, timeout Trojans. They were confused as to what coach wanted out there, I think. At one point, I think they had 10 guys in the huddle. So timeout OBA on this 2nd and 12. 7:52 to go here in the second quarter. First half has actually gone relatively quickly. The first quarter went really fast.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you could see Coach Roth and I right now as we are live streaming, trying to crouch behind the trap door in the roof of this press box to get out of the wind. Not really a location or a setup that you would find in most most game streaming or broadcast booths, but
Yeah.
we do what we have to do.
That's right. Life is about new experiences, right? And so we've had press boxes where it was very comfortable. Ours, for example, just to, not
First
to brag,
example.
but we're very blessed to have a very comfortable press box. But the folks at Southwest Covenant haven't had a nice place inside the press box for us to sit. But tonight we're up on the roof in the elements.
Back to play,
so
third down and 13
we're
for the
rocking
Trojans.
it old school here in Cherokee.
They have the
tonight.
ball on the Chief 44-yard line.
So second and 13 for OBA. Cheatham in motion. Fake handoff. Boyson rolls out to his left, puts on the brakes. He's got Colby deep.
One-handed catch.
Touchdown Trojans. One-handed Jake Colby puts that big pole out there and pulls it in with one hand. Touchdown OBA. What a catch. That is a big-time catch. Buddy Boyson put that ball out there, trusting Jake to go and get it, and that's exactly what he did. He went and got it.
Well, I know that Jake Colby every night after the football game gets on to the live stream and he watches the game. And I can guarantee you he's going to rewind that play
2 or 3 times. What a play. Great catch. Not to pick on Bodie, maybe just a hair overthrown, but that's just to make Jake sound all that much better, because that was an amazing catch. That was a next level catch right there. So Trojans, as per usual, going for 2 here, up 20-8. Boyson rolls to his left, turns it upfield. 2 points, Trojans. 22-8 is your score.
7:45 left to go in the half.
And I apologize to everyone at home for screaming in your ear, but I could not contain myself when I saw him bring that down one-handed.
And that is an example of how this Trojan offense can be a quick strike offense when they need to be. They had to call a timeout with 7:52 to go in the second quarter. They looked confused. Different guys were running on and off the field. 10 guys in the huddle, then there's 7 guys in the huddle, then there's 9 guys. It was just chaos. So Coach Chaos is forced to call a timeout. They get under control, and boom, 7 seconds later, touchdown Trojans.
Our trusty cameraman wants to issue an apology to everybody at home for getting a loud scream in your ears but seeing nothing. So you'll just have to take our word for it from Coach Roth and I that it was a phenomenal catch.
It's a catch that will go down in the OBA football lore. So Nunez with the kickoff. This one he's going to kick deep over the receiver's head into the end zone.
Goes out of the end zone for a touchback.
And that is the special teams weapon that the Trojans have used many times this year. And like you said earlier, Scott, that's one of the reasons our defense has such good stats is most opponent drives start at the 20-yard line or better. So after the change of direction in the second quarter, Harry Nunez puts the kickoff deep into the end zone, making it so our defense starts with the opponent deep in their own territory. So first down Chiefs. The refs are having a conference. I'm not sure what I missed here. Kicked the ball through the back of the end zone. I'm not sure why we need to have a conference about that unless there was another hit that happened after the play or something. This is one of those moments where I feel like I need to describe to you what's happening, but you can see that I don't know what's happening. They're talking, they're not signaling anything from the lead official. The Trojans are now marching even farther back. Personal foul, Cherokee. Personal foul, OBA.
That's sportsmanlike conduct for both teams.
Offsetting.
Offsetting penalties.
So something was going on after the play. I just missed
So
it.
it'll be Cherokee Chief first down at the 20-yard
All
line.
that discussion, and we're going to end up doing the same thing as if there had been no discussion. Touchback, ball at the 20-yard line. So the Trojan defense takes the field. The Cherokee offense looking for a way to answer. Quarterback Kai McKellen ran a very efficient drive to start the game, but they've been stopped cold ever since then. So handoff up the middle. Trojans are all over that.
Hill the ball carrier.
If that got positive yardage, it wasn't even a full yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9.5.
Short gain on the play.
Cherokee tries to pound that up the middle. Well, that's a pretty generous
9
spot.
yards.
They gave him a whole yard on that one. So 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. 7:13 to go in the quarter as the clock runs. 10 seconds left on the play clock as they walk to the line. One receiver wide to the far side of the field, running back in the backfield, slot receiver to the near side. It's going to be an option. He cuts it back up the middle as McKellen. He makes a nice move and he gets to the outside. Judd Cheatham in pursuit, tries to shoestring tackle and slows him down a little bit. Brought down by Harry Nunez at the 10-yard line.
All the way down to the 10-yard line. First down and 10 for the Chiefs.
70-yard run there from quarterback McKellen, number 5. Nice athletic play from him. Made a couple of Trojans miss, and then it was off to the races.
And if I remember right, he is the anchor leg on the Cherokee.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
Was that McHenry?
Kai McHenry, yes.
He is the anchor leg on the Cherokee state qualifying sprint relay team,
So
and maybe state medaling. I can't quite remember.
The ball carrier.
But he's got some wheels.
He's got some wheels. Not often do you see Judd Cheatham
Gain of
chase
2.
somebody and not close
2nd and
ground.
8.
That was the first time this year we've seen that.
It's a short list of people that can do that.
Right, so McHenry got into the open field and Judd Cheatham got a beat on him, but did not close down and had to do a desperation dive. Usually Judd closes that gap and makes a tackle from behind. That didn't happen that time. Luckily, a good angle was taken by Harry Nunez and he's brought down. It's going to be 2nd down at the 9-yard line. This Trojan, he just moved. This Trojan defense has been stiff inside the red zone.
McHenry down just inside the 5-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 4.
The up back on the near side of the field jumped. They didn't snap the ball, and then he moved to his left, and they still didn't snap the ball. Trojans still make the stop. It's 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line for the Cherokee Chiefs. I would guess it's going to be an option play for McHenry. He rolls out to his right. He's in trouble. He throws a pass. It's completed. Stops. No touch. He stops short. Judd Cheatham puts his helmet in there and stops the receiver. Harry Nunez helps clean it up. So it's going to be 4th and goal at the 1.
They're going to put that ball inside the 1-yard line.
So 4th and goal, 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Trojans lead 22-8. The Chiefs are knocking on the door here. 4th and goal from the 1. It's goal line stand time for OBA. I'd be shocked to see anything with just a push right up the middle here. There it is. Touchdown, Cherokee.
Touchdown, Cherokee! Number 5, Kai McHenry with the keeper up the middle.
So that makes the score 22-14 in favor of your OBA Trojans. 5:06 to go in the first half as Cherokee will go for 2. Coach Hofen, I must confess, I probably need to read the high school rule book because this is not the 2nd or 3rd time. Cherokee just did it. Guys ran from the sideline into the huddle and then left the huddle and came back. I thought that was against the rules.
I did too.
OBA did it earlier, so I'm not sure. McHenry with the carry. He stopped at the goal line. They're not signaling. I'm not sure. There's a late signal calling him in.
Conversion is good.
So that'll make it.
Left to go in the half. OBA 22, Cherokee 16.
5:06 to go in the half, and they're going to say OBA 22, Cherokee 16. Another meeting of the officials at the goal line. I thought the play had ended and everyone was down, and then the line judge on the far side of the field came running in signaling touchdown, so I'm not sure what they're talking about there, but it looked like they had him stopped short of the goal line there. So a little bit of discussion. Cherokee's running down the field and setting up their special teams. The officials are still standing down here by the goal line. All right, they finally break their official huddle and run down the field acting as if nothing was happening. So whatever they were talking about, they're not changing anything. So 2-point conversion is good. The score is 22-16 in favor of your OBA Trojans. So Cherokee to kick off. They've kicked off short twice. So the OBA special teams need to be ready for that. McGuire Arnold here on the near side. Liam Berry, number 24, also in there.
Gibson set to kick off for the Chiefs.
Cheatham set deep for OBA.
Cheatham back deep for the Trojans.
So another squib kick. This one's going to go to Berry, and he's going to carry it. He gets to the outside. Liam Berry with positive yardage up to about the 50. Runs out of bounds and takes a little bit of a shove, but he doesn't go down, so that's not going to draw any kind of flag or anything.
Berry.
So Berry, first touch at the varsity level for the freshman, number 24, takes the ball out to about the 48-yard line. Nice heads-up play on special teams from Liam Berry.
The OBA 49-yard line, first down and 10.
Bodie Boyson in the shotgun formation. Two receivers wide to the left, and Easton in the backfield with Bodie. Quick slant pass there to Harry Nunez. Judd Cheatham with the block. Harry Nunez is going to get a first down out at about the 40-yard line. Oh, they're going to bring it back. They're going to spot it at the 42, it looks like. So he must have stepped out of bounds before he got to the marker. So it's going to be second and short for OBA.
9-yard gain, second down and 1.
Several times this season when OBA has a second and short like this, that's when they open up a deep pass. I'm sure the Cherokee coaching staff is aware of that, but we might see Boyson air one out for the end zone here. Watch for Jake Colby from the tight end position. More conservative play choice here. And he's around the end. He's gone. Touchdown, Bodie Boyson. 10-5. Touchdown, OBA.
7.
What a play by OBA. Some amazing blocking there from the OBA offensive line. Ian Easton, Holden Caldwell rolling out to the right, just put guys on their back, and Bodie Boyson was untouched for 40 yards. Touchdown OBA. That's the way to answer. 4:45, less than a 40-second.
He was gone the moment he hit the corner.
Yes, he was gone. Not even touched. So now it's 28-16 in favor of your OBA Trojans. That's the way to answer. The only disadvantage to scoring so quickly is your defense didn't get to rest. They didn't get much of a break there. Bodie Boyson under center. Cheatham goes in motion. Boyson just keeps it, strolls into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. OBA 30.
Point him on the keeper.
Cherokee 16.
2-point conversion is good. 4:45 left to go.
That is how you answer right there, folks. That's how you answer.
OBA 30, Cherokee 16.
So once again, maybe this is a new procedure for the officials after a scoring play. They are huddling up and having a discussion. This is the second time they've done this tonight. I have not, nor have I ever been a football official, so I don't know if that's standard operating procedure, and I'm just now noticing it, or
did I hear, nor will you ever be?
Yes, you heard that.
I heard that too.
Way to read the inference there. I appreciate that. So the refs break their huddle. OBA breaks their huddle. We're waiting for the Cherokee Chiefs to get lined up for kickoff. Last kickoff When we went from east to west, Harry Nunez put it about on the H on the word Chiefs in the end zone. Clearly catching the Cherokee deep man by surprise, because he was standing at about the 20 and just kind of looked shocked when it went so far over his head. The Chiefs formation is a little bit deeper here. I wonder if Coach K would ever pull out some trickery and do a little pooch kick right there about the middle of the field at the 40, because there's nobody standing there. I would imagine Harry's going to put this in the end zone, though. High kickoff, but this one's going to be fielded about the 12-yard line. He's bringing it to the near sideline. There's not much room for running there. Nunez with the tackle.
Heller with the return.
There's something you don't see in the NFL or in college football. The guy who kicked the ball being the first one down in coverage.
That's exactly right.
You don't see that when you're watching games on Saturday or Sunday on television. The kicker just following the ball down the field and making the tackle.
Usually if you see the kicker attempting to make a tackle, there's big problems for the kicking team.
It's desperate and not pretty. So nice play there from Nunez. First down at the 29-yard line. Plenty of time here for Cherokee to operate, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Also plenty of time for OBA to make a stop and then score again before halftime. McHenry with the keeper. Beautiful play from the OBA defense. Jake Colby comes in for the defensive end spot, reads it like a book. Ty McHenry with kind of a sprint option there, pulls the ball out of the running back's belly. He probably should have let the running back keep that one, because Jake Colby was in his hip pocket and he never saw him. So second down, 10-yard line, 10 to go. I think that's a design quarterback run. What a play there from Beckman. 68, the nose tackle for the Trojans. He just takes up space on the ground. He makes McHenry try and jump over him, and as he jumps over, Nick Beckman just reaches up and grabs his foot. It doesn't bring him down, but it slows him down enough to enable the Trojans to just kind of gobble him up. Timeout Cherokee on the field. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Great opportunity here for OBA, if they can get a stop here on this drive, to come down and get some more points before halftime.
And that's another thing I like to see is Nick Beckman earlier in this game came in, started, made some great plays on defense from that nose tackle position. Then here came Jackson Crow, made some great plays from that nose tackle. And then Nick Beckman is right back in there making great plays. So it's good to have some defensive depth, and those guys are getting the job done tonight.
Depth is a wonderful thing in any sport, but especially in football when there's so much just attrition through fatigue and injury. To have an extra lineman, especially at the 8-man level,
that's
an extra
exactly
lineman
right.
that can come in and give you quality minute, not just to fill time, but to give you quality plays. That's a huge piece that the Trojans just added to the puzzle.
On the same, kind of on the same token, offensively, you already hit off on it. What Jackson adds is we've been starting Holden Caldwell at that right guard spot, and Holden's been doing a great job, but he's not the size of a guy that you would typically see there.
When you see Holden walking down the hallway, you don't think that's an offensive lineman right there.
And
you don't think that.
A lot of times that's what 8-man teams have to do because they don't have a choice. And it's good to see Jackson in there as a larger, stronger kid, and it frees Holden up to do something that his skill set would allow him to do.
Right. Those earlier minutes when Judd Cheatham was out and Ian Easton was limping around, they were able to move Holden into that slot position, and you've got an extra lineman that can step into Holden's position. So it's really nice. Brody Boyson getting double teamed here on the near side.
We'll just let it.
He's going to have to throw that one away.
I think we got by with one right there because maybe with some defensive line pressure in the backfield.
Yeah.
But we did have there was a window of opportunity to hit an open man.
Yeah.
About the 45-yard line.
And hey, sometimes you make your own breaks on things like that. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt this one away as Judd Cheatham goes deep here 4th and 9. Cherokee doesn't want to give OBA the ball and risk a turnover here at the 30-yard line, so they're going to punt this one away. Pressure coming. Looks like, I think Colby got a hand on that.
He may have.
Cheatham with across the 50-yard line already, across the 45, still on his feet, out of bounds. That was late.
Colby either got a hand on that or
with the return.
he caused the punter to rush it enough to where it came off his foot.
Yeah, there was no hang time on that punt at all. It was more like a pass. It was just kind of a horizontal punt.
The Chief 44-yard line, 1st down and 10.
So 1st down OBA, 3:20 to go. So plenty of time for this quick strike OBA offense to get one in the end zone. Always curious about the chess match that'll take place in the next 3 minutes. Is Coach K just going to grind it out and try and score it in the half, or do they keep doing what they're doing and just get it in the end zone however they can?
And we do have to remember, I believe Cherokee will get the ball at the beginning of the second half.
Yes. Boyson again. He's gone again.
He's gone.
He's gone. 10's making chase. We'll see if he can get him down. He cannot. Touchdown, OBA. There is a flag on the 34-yard line. It's going to come back.
There is a flag on the play.
Coach Schombacher's yelling in his ear, and he throws the flag.
That's a 44-yard run.
They're going to call a block in the back on the near side of the field, totally away from the play.
Block in the back is the call.
So that'll bring it back and make it 1st and 10 again from the spot of the foul.
That'll back the Trojans back up to near the line of scrimmage. Be just past the line of scrimmage. It'll be 1st down and 9.
So penalties called from the point of the foul, I guess. So 1st down and 9 for OBA at the 44-yard line. Cheatham in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to cut it upfield inside. Changes direction. Nice individual effort there from Judd Cheatham.
Judd Cheatham.
Gain of about 5.
Gain of 6 yards. Second down.
Making it 2nd and 4. Clock is running. 2:50 to go in the first half. Trojans being a little bit deliberate in their pace right now. 16 seconds left on the play clock. So Cheatham in the slot on the far side comes in motion again. Boyson keeps it, runs up to the top side of the field. Ian Easton out front blocking. Boyson gone again. Another long run for Brody Boyson. Gets around the edge. This time he's tripped up at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Trojans with 2:24 to go in the first half.
Goal for the Trojans.
Nice. The Trojan offense is just that misdirection. They run Cheatham in motion. The first drive of the game, they always give it to him 2 or 3 times off that play. They get the defense aware of it, and then it's a thing of beauty the way they can mix it up. Hand it to Judd. He comes around one end. Bodie keep it, go around the other end. Empty backfield for Boyson. Quick screen out to Cheatham on the far side of the field. He's grinding.
Screen pass to Cheatham.
Pass is complete, and he's going to gain about 3, maybe 4 yards there.
Inside the 5-yard line.
Marked down, and it looks like the 2.
3rd down and goal from the 3.
That wind is playing havoc with our sound right now. Sorry about that. Clock continues to tick. 2:07 to go. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Correction, the clock is not ticking. Judd was forced out of bounds there, so it's stopped at 2:07. Play clock down to 5 seconds as the Trojans hurry up to the line. 2 running backs in the backfield. Boyson right up the middle. Touchdown OBA. He stays on his feet. OBA is flexing their muscles now. It's 36-16. This might be one of those situations where Cherokee poked the bear a little bit.
That's exactly what I was thinking of just a few seconds ago.
They had OBA. OBA just, that first drive Cherokee had, OBA didn't look ready to go. And that hit on Judd Cheatham, I think, woke the Trojans up.
That's exactly right.
Since that moment, it's been all OBA. So 2 running backs. Boyson bobbles the snap, so he keeps it and then dives forward. Again, Bodie's 6'4", so from the 2-yard line, if he dives
Conversion
unobstructed,
is
he makes it to the end zone pretty
2:05
easily.
left to go in the half.
So
And I'd be surprised
Cherokee.
to see any letting off of the gas for a while.
no, yeah, I think poking the bear is a good description of what we've seen here.
We're hiding from the wind.
So 38-15 is your score. There's 2:05 to go. So now you have to wonder.
Do you want a chair?
You have to wonder what's the strategy here for Cherokee. Obviously, they want to march down and score, but if you put the ball in the air, you're risking a lot with this OBA defense. You're risking a sack, you're risking an interception, and you don't want to give OBA the ball again the way their offense is clicking right now. So here comes Harry Nunez, number 21 in your programs, number 1 in your heart. Harry Nunez setting to kick off for OBA.
As the OBA tech guy, I am looking over there at that Cherokee Chief Jumbotron.
Yeah.
And
we're not coveting at all.
21 Harry Nunez set to kick
OBA
off
folks,
for
we're
the
not
Trojans.
coveting, but if there's anybody that wants to finance a Jumbotron at Commitment Field, we would not complain. Nunez set to kick off. He puts this one high into the far side of the field, fielded at the 4-yard line, and he's going to take it up the far sideline.
nice hit by,
there.
is that Judge Cheatham?
With the return.
Freshman, number 24, Liam Berry.
First down and 10 for the Chiefs.
So you give Liam Berry a little taste, and he wants the whole meal. Hustling downfield, Corbin Burrow kind of funneled the runner to the sideline, and Liam just laid the wood to him. Nice play there from the freshman. First down, McHenry at quarterback, 2 running backs. He's going to look to pass right off the bat. Pressure from Jake Colby and Bodie Boyson. He rolls to his right. He just throws that away.
Pass is incomplete. Second down.
The Trojan defensive line is now routinely just running right past the offensive line of the Chiefs. The athleticism of Colby and Boydston and just the strength of Beckman and Crow starting to pay dividends for the OBA defense.
Yes, it is.
Nice coverage there, too, from Kai Mendoza over here on the near corner. Kai, in his first year of ever playing football as a high school junior, Kai moved to OBA last year. His father's in the military, and they moved here from Alaska. And originally they're from Hawaii, so not big football states. He didn't grow up playing football, so this is kind of his first experience. Nice job in coverage there. Colby providing pressure, can't bring him down, so he's going to keep it. Nunez takes the hit, brings him down.
Kai McHenry.
Kai McHenry on the carry. He's going to gain about 8, maybe 9 yards on that play.
The 33-yard
Going to be a little short of the first down.
So once again, the Trojan defensive line gets into the Cherokee backfield.
The first down.
I know we do not have the timer on our scoreboard on Scortle, so we have 1:23 and counting left in this first half.
So third and 1, and actually this is a big play for the Trojan defense. If they can get a stop here, it forces Cherokee to make a decision. Will they go for it on 4th and risk giving OBA the ball in their own territory, or will they punt it away? So snap to McHenry. Immediately they're on him. It's an option play. He's able to make the pitch. Nice play there from Mendoza, bringing him down. It is the first down at the 40-yard line.
He'll get to the
Clock stops at 1:01 for the first down markers to be reset, and then it's gonna turn back on here in just a right now.
For just a brief second there, it looked like Colby might get McHenry in the backfield, but McHenry at the last second was able to get the pitch away for positive yardage. First down, Cherokee. 48 seconds now as the clock continues to tick. At some point, they're going to throw it deep. No running backs in the backfield. This might be the moment. They're looking for the wheel route on the far side of the field.
Pass is incomplete. There are flags on the play.
Handkerchiefs. Those flags flying in look like party favors going in
from
there.
all directions. They all saw that one. Harrison Crow there in coverage from his linebacker position. Their feet just got tangled up. It didn't look like Harrison was trying to interfere with the pass. I don't even know if Harrison knew the pass was in the air. They just kind of ran into each other. And so that's going to be pass interference. They're going to march it off. First down for Cherokee.
15-yard penalty.
Now into OBA territory at the 45-yard line.
But you know, with 36 seconds remaining, we might end up with better field position here than if we'd allowed the reception to take place.
Right, yeah, that's
so
a bigger gain. If you'd have just let him catch it, he
may have turned out for our favor.
McHenry running the option again. Jake Colby is not going to let that happen. That's an amazing play from Jake Colby.
Behind the line of
Jake gets into the backfield immediately, and he jumps into the pitching lane. So the quarterback can't pitch the ball to the running back. And then when the quarterback plants his foot and tries to go upfield, Jake just jumps on his back and brings him down. That's a big-time play.
Looks to be timeout Cherokee with exactly 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
Really impressive defensive play there from the senior Jake Colby, number 35. Offenses have been scheming Jake all year. He's been seeing a lot of double teams this year, but this formation that Cherokee runs has allowed Jake to run free a little bit, and he's getting in the backfield consistently now. 38-16 is your score. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Trojans going to try and keep Cherokee out of the end zone here. They did have one game that they ended the half last week. Waukomis was able to score with no time left on the clock in the first half. The OBA coaching staff is probably reminding that Trojan defense of that right now. Cherokee has a nice weapon in the form of McHenry. He's fast. He's got some wheels. We haven't seen his arm strength. We haven't seen that on display yet. He hasn't thrown it really down the field. They've thrown a lot of shorter routes.
And he seems to make some good decisions on if there's nothing there, gets out of the pocket, throws the ball away instead of forcing it and making an interception. So,
timeout OBA on the play. Coach Kayat saw the formation. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. If I had to guess, he's thinking some sort of trick play was in the offing. And so he goes ahead and uses the timeout. You have it, so why not use it? And you still have another one for OBA. So 30 seconds to go. OBA up by 22 at the moment.
And a second down and 11 from the 46 with 30 seconds to go in the half. This is trick play territory.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in light of how well the OBA defense has been playing. They've stopped Cherokee the past 3 drives after giving up a touchdown. So we'll see if Cherokee comes out in the same look or if they mix it up a little bit. It's interesting to try and read the body language as OBA breaks the huddle. They run out onto the field. Cherokee just kind of wanders out from their sideline.
Ball on the Trojan 46-yard line.
I always wonder to myself if that actually means anything or what. Cherokee comes down the exact same formation. Trojans are playing a little bit deeper. Kai Mendoza 20 yards off the line of scrimmage and sack. Quarterback sack by the Trojans. Jake Colby again.
The Jake Hammer.
This time.
He's earning that nickname right now, as they just cannot seem to stop him right now.
Yeah. Coach Kayat having a discussion with the officials because he called timeout immediately after the play was over. The whistle blew and about 5 more seconds came off the clock. And he wants that time. He wants to make them punt and take a shot. With Bodie Boyston's another second just came off the clock. It was at 24, now it's at 23. He wants to take a shot at the end zone with Bodie Boyston's arm and Judd Cheatham's speed. I would too. The play clock is running. So is Cherokee going to take a delay of game here? The play clock just ran down to 0.
Holding. There was a flag on the play. Holding against Cherokee.
Okay. There was a penalty.
Penalty declined.
Coach Kayat declines the holding penalty. Doesn't want to give Cherokee another shot. And 4th and 27, 28 looks like is good enough.
Timeout on the field.
So Cherokee's going to take a timeout here. Hey, with a good return, the Trojans can take a couple of shots at the end zone. As well as the Trojan offense has been playing, they want to take a shot, and I don't blame them. A lot of times you just see, okay, we just made a sack with 20 seconds left, just let the half run out. But keep in mind, Cherokee gets the ball to start the second half, so why not use your timeout, see if you can get a nice return on a punt, and then take a couple shots at the end zone, add to this lead going into halftime before Cherokee gets the ball. in the third quarter.
And the wind is kind of seems to be bouncing from the due north to the northeast.
Right.
And if we can time it to where it comes from the northeast, there's a little bit of headwind for the Cherokee punter, and it might work out in our favor too.
Yeah.
Give us just a few extra yards.
I thought you were
Back to
getting ready
play,
to suggest
third down
that
and
Bodie's such a heads-up quarterback, he
24
would
for the
delay
Chiefs.
the snap count until he saw the flag turn.
He
and then
might.
snap it.
He might.
Bodie's
As long as he's looking at the play clock while he's doing that as well.
They're looking like they're going to go, and it's marked as third down. I could have swore it was fourth down. So sorry about that. Boyson in on the quarterback screenplay, batted down, take Kobe again. And now a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, off.
Harry Nunez and number 10
away from the ball.
are downfield and out of bounds, chirping at each other.
Referee is having a stern talk with both players.
Colby Roberts for Cherokee.
The flag is after the play was blown dead.
Wow, okay. That's
defensive
a big play.
holding against Nunez.
Beg your pardon, was during the play.
That is
that's a
holding.
big, it's not going to be enough
defense.
for a first down, but it still moves Cherokee up. So it'll be 3rd and 14. So instead of 3rd and 24 or 25,
penalty.
it's 3rd and 14. Not a smart heads-up play there by the
no,
Trojan
it was
defense.
not.
So 3rd and 14, 3 receivers at the far side, 1 to the near. There's no reason to be up on the defensive back. Bodie Boyson trying to jump the count. Another penalty on the Trojan
Legal
defense.
procedure.
No, they are calling illegal
Cherokee.
procedure against Cherokee.
Okay, so he was baited.
5-yard penalty.
Bodie slapped himself on the head as if he'd done something wrong, so I guess I took the bait
Third
there
down
from
and
Bodie.
19.
So they call that on Cherokee. 3rd and 19 with 19 seconds left to go in the half. Man in motion, fakes the handoff. Boyson just gets tackled here.
Once again, great pressure from the
Jake
Trojan
Kobe.
defensive line.
That seemed like they were putting that quarterback in danger there.
Pass is incomplete.
Boyson and
4th
Colby
and
are hanging
19
all over him,
for the Chiefs.
but he doesn't go down. Everyone just stopped and kind of assumed the ref was going to blow the whistle, I think, and he didn't, and so the quarterback was able to just throw the ball away, making it 4th and 19. 10 seconds to go, so there might be time for a punt return here. Maybe one Hail Mary towards the end zone. They don't have the punter, and they're going for it. 10 seconds to go. I'm going to guess he's going to run around for 10 seconds. They don't want to give OBA the ball. It's a screen pass, incomplete. They just gave OBA the ball with 6 seconds to go in their own territory.
We are going to have 46 yards.
First down and 10.
46 yards in 6 seconds.
Trojans will have it at
Well
the
within striking distance for this
46
OBA
yard line.
offense. I have to wonder about the logic of that from the Cherokee coaching staff. I don't know any of them. I don't know their players. I don't know their personnel, but I know that Bodie Boyson and the OBA offense are red hot right now. So why would you give them the ball?
That's exactly right.
Worst case scenario, you punt that thing as far as you can and they get the ball with 6 seconds left deep in their own territory. So Harry Nunez and Judd Cheatham wide to the near side. Jake Colby at the tight end on the near side of the line as you're looking. So they're just going to run a couple of guys deep, and Bodie's going to air it out just like we said. He's got Cheatham is behind the defense, but it falls incomplete. There's still 1 second to go, though.
Pass is incomplete.
Bodie reared back and fired that one. Judd was behind the defense. Just overthrown there by Boydston. Maybe put just a little more air under that. I don't know. I didn't play quarterback, so who am I to critique Bodie because he's played really well tonight.
2nd down and 10. 1 second left on the clock.
2nd down, 10 yards to go, 1 second left here in the first half.
Stick around for halftime.
With
Grade
one
school
more
junior high cheerleaders
one
will
more
perform,
second
so
left on this
high school
first half.
cheerleaders.
I wonder what we're going to do, Coach.
Yeah,
Announce the winners
not a lot of mystery
the
going on right here.
This afternoon's parade.
You never know. Maybe they run Bodie around the end for another 60-yard touchdown. Nope, he's going to roll out to the right. He's going to fire
And-
deep across the field into coverage. Oh! That almost got through. And the pitcher back mistimed his jump, and that actually hit Judd in the face, I think.
I thought it may have hit him in the numbers, could have been the face, but the Cherokee defender got a hand up, and Cheatham just couldn't adjust to the ball, even though it hit him right.
That's a throw you don't see a lot of high school quarterbacks make as he's rolling out to his right. The easy throw is just throw it straight up the sideline to Nunez. Bodie throws across his body over the middle of the field looking for Cheatham, and that brings us to halftime. It's going to be a 15-minute halftime break with your OBA Trojans leading 38-15. So we'll take a break too. We'll leave the camera rolling so you can see any halftime festivities that might happen, but other than that, we'll take a quick break here and be back for the second half in 14 minutes and 41 seconds here at OBATrojans.tv. Welcome back to Cherokee, Oklahoma. As we get ready to start the third quarter, your OBA Trojans lead 38-16. Harry Nunez will be kicking off for OBA, going left to right on your radio dial. That will be east to
Number
west.
21, Harry Nunez set to kick off for the Trojans.
Once again, we apologize. We are situated right next to the loudspeaker for the public address announcer. Joining me here in the second half, Wyatt Hofen, our traditional cameraman, stepping into the booth as Nunez boots it into the end zone.
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback.
So Coach Hofen and Wyatt trading off jobs here for the third quarter.
I've been dying to have to commentate a game with the legend.
Well, Keith Jackson passed away a few years ago, so.
It'll be first down and 10
First
for the
down
Chiefs.
for the Trojans, or for the Chiefs at the 20-yard line. McHenry still in there, quarterback number 5 takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and it's going to be a positive yardage carry up to about the 24-yard line. So 2nd and 6 for the Cherokee Chiefs.
Yeah, for 2nd and 6.
First half, we did a great job on defense after that one cheap shot hit from Cheatham.
Yeah, McHenry takes the snap. He's going to roll off to the right side, finds a hole up the middle. Cheatham sticks his head in there right into McHenry's thighs and brings him down, but it's not until McHenry gets a first down. So first down Cherokee at the 34-yard line. So Cherokee starts off their first drive of the third quarter with a first down. So it will not be a 4 and out this time for the Cherokee Chiefs.
Chiefs will move it up to the 34-yard line.
First down, 44-yard line, just underway here in the third quarter, 11:08 left to go. Tight formation here for Cherokee, wide receiver to the near side, slot receivers on the near side as well. Man goes in motion. McHenry with the keeper. Bodie Boyston has a beat on it though. Bodie Boyston and Jake Kobe are in the backfield. That'll be a tackle for loss. Boyston and Kobe.
Second down, 10 yards.
The Cherokee cheerleaders below us are throwing out, looks like toy footballs. Oh, that one almost got there, Wyatt. We almost had that one. One of the cheerleaders has a pretty good arm. She's going for it. Not quite. She's not going to get it here. McHenry brings the Chiefs to the line. 2nd and 11. It's going to roll to the near side. It's an option play. That's actually a forward pass, but it's completed, and it'll be about a 5-yard gain. Brought down at the 39, almost 40-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. Third down. 5 yards coming up.
It's like Harrison Crowe there with the stop for the Trojans. So 3rd and 5. It's a long 5. It's probably closer to 3rd and 6 than it is to 3rd and 5.
On Thursday, fall break, Cherokee travels to Garber. In another district matchup, face the Wolverines. That game will kick off at 7
Fun night of District
on
D3
Thursday.
action here. 9:47 to go in the third quarter. Receiver wide to the right. Man goes in motion. McHenry fakes the pass, rolls out to his right. Jake Kobe applies pressure again, and I think all that pressure they applied in the first half
Pass
is
incomplete, intended for
making McHenry think a little bit, because Jake Kobe was coming and he unloaded it before the receiver had even turned around. Ball hits the ground helplessly at the receiver's feet, so that makes it 4th and 5.
Tonight, Cherokee is back here for senior night. It's the Crimlin Hillsdale Bronx. That game will kick off at 7 o'clock. We will recognize the seniors prior to the football game.
Looks like the punter's out there for the Chiefs, so another stop for the Trojan defense. They did give up one first down, but Cherokee is stopped on the second set of downs. High punt up into the wind, forces Cheatham back a little bit. Ball takes a lateral bounce. Judd's going to scoop it up at the 29 and cut outside. Going to be a big block in the back from Harry Nunez.
Judd Cheatham with the return. Flag on the play.
It's going to be a pretty blatant block in the back there from number 21, Harry Nunez.
He looks out cold.
He He rolled around there for a second. He's not moving now. The unfortunate thing for the Trojans is that Judd had scooped that ball up and had already made it around the corner, so the block was totally unnecessary. And Harry lit that young man up. Still down on the field, not really moving much either. The coaches are checking him out. He now sits up, so that's a good sign. OBA coach Chris Kayott out there helping the Cherokee staff. So that'll march the Trojans the wrong direction on that penalty, and what would have been a really good field position is nullified by the penalty. Pretty confident that the Trojan coaching staff is going to have a word with Harry after that play. After getting a penalty on Cherokee's last drive of the first half, another penalty on Nunez to start the second half.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty. It'll back the Trojans back up to their own 15-yard line, first down and 10.
So out comes Brody Boyson in the Trojan offense. Kind of a prolonged delay there due to the injury. Glad to see that young man get up and make it to the sideline. First down Trojans. Boydston in the shotgun. Looks like Ian Easton just to his right. Judd Cheatham in the slot. Harry Nunez wide to the near side. Boydston immediately drops back and Nunez goes deep. But he finds Jake Colby underneath. Colby's tiptoeing up the sideline. First down Trojans at the 35-yard line. Jake Colby's having himself a game.
Colby. They'll move it down to the 35-yard line. First down and 10 for the Trojans.
Trojans utilizing the tight end well there. Wide receivers and slot receivers run deep on a deep route, pulling the safeties with them. The tight end drags across the middle, makes the catch. First down OBA. Starting the drive at the 15, already out to the 35 after just one play. Cheatham goes in motion, handoff to Judd Cheatham going around the edge. Ian Easton blocking out wide. Cheatham dancing around. He's gained about 5. And then he's forced backwards. They're giving forward progress to the 41, making it 2nd and 4. So about a 6-yard gain there for Judd. We are a little bit blessed up here on the top of the press box, Wyatt. The wind's died down a little bit, so it's not quite as bad here in the second half as it was in the first.
Yeah.
Tight formation here for the Trojans. 2 tight ends, nobody wide. Cody under center. Ball snapped, it's on the ground.
Fumble on the play.
Let me see who has it here. No signal yet from the official.
It is recovered by the Chiefs. So it'll be first down and 10.
Okay.
Chiefs will have it at the Trojan 35-yard line.
There's personnel changes. The official never signaled who had the ball. They just stopped the clock. So I think the snap was mistimed there. Maybe some miscommunication there from the Trojan offense. Gives the Chiefs the ball at the 35-yard line. This Trojan defense will have to toughen up here and keep the Chiefs out of the end zone. McHenry with the keeper. Tries to get it right at the middle. Nick Beckman and Holden Caldwell right there to make the stop.
Short gain on the play, second down.
Correction, it's Harrison Crow in the middle and Holden Caldwell. So short gain there for McHenry as he just takes it right over the middle. Another tight formation, 2 tight ends, 2 running I formation here, old school I formation. McHenry just hands it off up the middle. There's a big hole. Nice tackle there.
Down to the 28-yard line.
Judd Cheatham with the stop as the running back ran between the guard and the center. About a 6-yard gain, making it 3rd and 4. Clock continues to tick. 7:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Your Trojans lead 38-16. McHenry runs to the sideline and gets the play between every play, so Cherokee's really deliberate in their time management. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're not in any hurry. We haven't seen any hurry-up offense from Cherokee tonight. McHenry's going to be an option play to the near side. He turns it back upfield. Cheatham just sticks his helmet right in the thighs again.
McHenry down to the 21-yard line. That is good enough for a Chief. First down.
Brought down at the 29. Now moving it up to the 27.
They're marking back at the 22-yard line.
Correction, I'm off by 5 yards. That's the 20, so they're on the 22, not the 27. So first down, again, tight formation, I formation for Cherokee. At some point they're going to do a play action. Hand it off right up the middle, just power up the middle.
Zach Heller inside the 20-yard line.
About a 3-yard gain there, making it 2nd and 7.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down, 6 yards.
OBA again with that luxury of having an extra lineman over there on the bench, can shuttle men in. Beckman in now for Crow at nose tackle. Tight formation here for McHenry. Under center, hands off.
Hello, the ball carrier.
They just took the ball away from the running back. OBA's signaling as if it should be their ball. The officials are not doing anything to give any indication that's the case, but
Ball on the 17, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, when the hit was made, it looked like Cheatham just grabbed the ball from the running back on the way down to the ground.
Didn't look like he touched the ground before he ripped it out.
Right. One receiver wide to the right, one-on-one with Harry Nunez. Man coverage out there on the edge. So it's going to be an option play. Immediately he pitches. Nunez sheds the block, forces him out of bounds before he gets the yard marker.
Heller. They're going to mark him around the 12-yard line.
It's going to be close to a first down, but I don't know if they're going to. They haven't signaled yet. So they're signaling 4th down. And
They're
now
going to call a timeout.
they're stopping the clock for a measurement here, it looks like. It's going to be just short by about not even a foot.
That pickup was good enough for a Chief. First down.
Huh. That's interesting. Okay, they stretched out the chains, and it looked like the ball was on this side of the chain, but evidently the nose of it was touching the first down marker because they're giving Cherokee a first down here. So first down, 38-16. Your Trojans lead. 5:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cherokee took over on a turnover, recovered on the 35-yard line, and this drive's lasted almost 4 minutes now to go just right at 20 yards. Keeper there, trying to get around the edge, forced out of bounds.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Judge Cheatham in there to break up the timing of the play. Harry Nunez
around the 8-yard
forces
line.
the quarterback out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring here.
2nd down and 6.
Clock is stopped, 4:58 to go in the 3rd. Play clock is down to 20 seconds. Wide receiver coming out to the near side of the field. It's going to be man coverage out here with Harry Nunez. Running back in the slot. McHenry's just going to keep it right up the middle. There's nothing there for that, so that's going to make it 3rd down at the 8-yard line. He might have gotten a yard, if that.
They really love to give him the ball.
No gain.
McHenry is
Third
their
down.
bread and butter, that's for sure. They run everything through number 5. Clock is running. Play clock down to 21 seconds. 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. Cherokee taking their time on this drive. They're not desperate by any stretch of the imagination. The drive hasn't even been 20 yards, and it's taken over almost 4 minutes. Going to be an option to the near side. McHenry keeps it. He's moving the pile, but it's not going to be near enough for a first down. That's going to make it 4th down at the 5-yard line.
They're going to spot him at the 4-yard line.
This Trojan defense.
4th down and 2.
4th and 2. We've seen a steady diet of McHenry on this drive. I wouldn't be surprised to see an option play to the long side of the field to try and take advantage of his speed right here. And now, timeout Cherokee. So the Chiefs want to be sure and get into the right play here. And as we talked about earlier, this also gives the Trojans time to adjust their defense. You have to expect number 5 to have the ball here for the Chief offense. He's their number 1 weapon. They have used him well as a decoy, running an option play really off of both edges. They've had more success running to this near side of the field. Jake Colby's been prowling the far side of the field, and he's been giving no quarter over there, as Jake's had a whale of a ball game so far. So we'll see. If they go to the long side of the field, they're running towards Jake Colby, whom they have not been able to handle. If they run to the near side of the field, you can't take advantage of McHenry's speed quite as much as you would want to. So it's a tough call here for the Cherokee coaching staff.
Jake Colby's has had a phenomenal game so far.
Been all over the field, offensively and defensively. Had an amazing catch in the first half. Already has 2 or 3 quarterback sacks and multiple tackles for loss. So Cherokee's been one of the few teams this year that hasn't consistently double-teamed the senior.
Back to play.
And he's making them pay for not doing that.
It'll be 4th down and 2 for the Chiefs.
Maybe there's a halftime adjustment we're getting ready to see where they double-team Jake Colby. Tight formation here. McHenry in a shotgun formation. I would imagine we're going to see him carry the ball here. There's no one to hand it to, so it's all him. Driving forward, it's going to be close. I don't know. It's going to be really close. It depends on this.
Inside the 2-yard line.
It all depends on the spot here.
It'll be 1st down and goal for the Chiefs.
So they're going to mark that as a 1st down.
That was close.
That was really close. It all came down to the spot, and they spotted it just inside the 2 instead of outside the 2. So 1st and goal for the Chiefs. I formation. McHenry under center. He's going to turn around and hand it. Touch. No signal yet. I thought he was in. No signal from the officials. So they're calling that down as the clock continues to run. 2nd and goal for Cherokee. Ball the nose just outside the goal line.
2nd down and goal. Inches away.
So as they line up in that same tight formation, same I formation, McHenry's probably going to keep this one, and he does. I don't think he even moved. The pile went backwards there. And they marked that one as a touchdown, so I'm not sure. Obviously, my perspective isn't the same as the line judges. So touchdown Cherokee. That was only a 35-yard drive, and it took almost 7 minutes off the clock. That was a long drive time-wise for Cherokee. That ate up most of the quarter. Not often you have a 6 or 7 minute drive that's only 30 yards long.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought drive there by both sides of the field, and it ultimately ended up being Cherokee's win on that.
So Cherokee will line up and go for 2 here. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. It's 22-38. Your OBA Trojans up by 16 at the moment as Cherokee lines up and goes for 2. A lot of option plays for McHenry on 2-point conversions tonight. Handoff up the middle. That's not going to get in. Stop short of the goal line, so that's going to, the score is going to stay the same. Cherokee 22, OBA 38. Your Trojans lead by 16 late in the third quarter.
To go in the third. OBA 38. Cherokee 22.
So as the teams take a break here to get ready for the kickoff, we'll take a quick break here at OBATrojans.tv. And we are back here, Cherokee, Oklahoma. Beautiful fall night on the southern plains as fall has finally arrived in northwestern Oklahoma. The Cherokee Chiefs with a sustained touchdown drive making the score 38-22 as Cherokee set to kick off. Pooch kick to the far side of the field. Cheatham's going to catch that on the fly.
For the Trojans.
Cut it back upfield and bring it out to about the 39-yard line. It'll be first down Trojans at the 39. So we'll see Bodie Boyson and the OBA offense back on the field after that turnover. Let's see how they respond.
Got the ball marked at the 38-yard line.
They essentially had the ball exactly where they were when the fumble happened. So just need the OBA offense just to kind of reset, find their rhythm, and put some points on the board here. That'd be the ideal situation. Really tight formation, everybody in close for OBA. Cheatham in motion, going to be a handoff to Judd. He cuts it up inside, now reverses his field, gets to the far sideline. He's got a first down and then some.
Cheatham, the ball
Head move forced out of bounds.
Great
So that's
run
going to
there.
be a 14-yard carry.
To make it to the Chief 46-yard line.
He has like nimble feet. He can just keep going even after being
First
hit.
down and 10.
Very quick feet there from the junior running back, Judd Cheatham. In situations where there's a lot of traffic, he can dance around and find little gaps to shoot through.
Yeah.
Did a great job reversing his field there for a first down. So first down, Boyson in formation. Cheatham wide to the left, now coming in motion. They hand it off to Cheatham, now coming to the near side. Cheatham cuts it up inside, across the 40, and brought down right at the 40-yard line. Ian Easton blocking out wide here. Judd plants his foot, heads upfield.
Ian Easton's blocking so far this game
Bring
has
him
been
second down and 5.
pretty decent.
He's done a good job getting outside, kicking that block out so Judd can cut upfield just like he did on that play. About a 5-yard gain, so making it 2nd and 5 for OBA at the Cherokee 39. Once again, the Trojans stay in this really tight formation. Judd in the slot here to the near side of the field. Goes in motion. Handed off to Ian Easton right up the middle, grinding his feet, gaining positive yardage. Not quite enough for a first down. About a 3-yard gain. Going to be about, more like a 4-yard gain. Going to be about a yard short. 3rd and 1. For OBA, this is definitely 4-down territory, so they've got 2 plays to get this 1 yard.
3rd down and 1.
If we keep running it on the outside like we have been, I think we can 100% get this just 1 yard.
Yeah, it's not glamorous, but it's effective. So Boyson brings him to the line. Cheatham in motion. Hand off to Cheatham. Cuts it up inside. Nice move. Bounces it to the outside. He's got 5, 10, 15 down to the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Judd Cheatham and the Trojans. No flags on the play.
10,
that will
Judd
stand.
Cheatham.
Touchdown
Touchdown
OBA.
Trojans.
Why, there's those shifty feet you were just talking about. Cut that ball up inside where all the traffic was. Shifted his feet, shifted his weight, made a move, got outside, and he was gone. Touchdown Trojans.
Yeah, he's just a phenomenal player when it comes to running the ball.
Hard to find number 10 in traffic, that's for sure, and he makes you pay when you don't find him. So Trojans will go for 2. Coach Kayot dipping into that 2-point conversion playbook that they have. The score right now, 22-44. Your Trojans lead by 22. Simple math there from the history teacher. 2-point conversion here to try and make it 46-22. Cheatham in motion. Boyson right up the middle again. Touchdown OBA. Another 2 points for Bodie Boydston.
Boyson with the keeper. 2-point conversion is good. 1:45 left in the 3rd.
So third quarter.
OBA 46, Cherokee 22.
A minute 45 to go left in the third quarter. Your Trojans, 46 points. The Cherokee Chiefs, 22. Once again, Cherokee with a drive to score, and immediately OBA answers, and doesn't take that long to do it. That drive lasted about a minute and 20 seconds, where Cherokee's 35-yard drive lasted over 7 minutes.
Yeah, that was a great job moving the ball down the field by the offense.
Nice offensive rhythm. Like I said, before the drive started, they had the turnover, so you just got to get yourself back in rhythm. They did that. Nothing glamorous, nothing flashy, just pounding the ball up the middle, pounding the ball off between the guard and the center, and then just making a guy miss. And positive yards just about every time. That drive was a steady diet of Judd Cheatham. Ian Easton had a carry. I think Bodie Boyson had one carry, but it was mostly Judd Cheatham carrying the load on that one.
Number 21, Harry Nunez, set to kick off for the Trojans.
Harry Nunez to kick off for OBA.
Roberts,
his leg has been a bit of a weapon for OBA this year by making the other teams have a touchback and not a kickoff return. Let's see if he can put this one in the end zone. Harry goes deep line drive kickoff. It's going to be into the end zone. Touchback.
Nunez kick rolls out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That ball will be first down for the Chiefs at the 20-yard line.
For the Chiefs, they'll start out at their own 20.
I think what we need to see this in this. I think what we need to see in this OBA defense is closing the gaps and not allowing number 5 to run up the middle.
Yeah, the quarterback, number 5 for Cherokee, is the main weapon in their offense. What I'm told was he was the anchor leg on their state track team last year that qualified in the relay. Kai McHenry. Mendoza one-on-one out here on the near side with the wide receiver. McHenry's going to keep it. Once again, Jake Colby's in there immediately.
McHenry, nowhere to go. Second down and 10.
Correction, that was not Jake. That was number 80, Holden Caldwell, coming up from the linebacker position. So stop for no gain there. Maybe even a fraction of a yard for a loss. I want to help Holden with his stats. We can call that a tackle for loss because they were on the 20 and now they are kind of the nose of the ball is barely touching the 20. 1:10 to go here in the third. Trojans up by 46-22 score.
Timeout, Cherokee.
Timeout, Cherokee. They had some confusion there in their formation. A couple of guys running around, maybe not confident on where they're supposed to be, and forces the Cherokee coaching staff to burn their second timeout of the half. With 1:01 to go in the third, OBA 46, Cherokee 22. It's second and, we're going to call it 10, but it's close to second and 11. We haven't seen Cherokee put the ball in the air very much at all this game, and when they have, it's been kind of a short West Coast type of offense. They haven't thrown any passes of over 20 yards, I don't think. They've had one gain that many yards, but it was a short pass and then yards after catch.
Yeah. Our defense have been pretty good at stopping them from getting big plays, but them getting shorter plays is.
Which is how those that short drive took so long, because they were limited to 2 or 3 yards every play.
Yep.
They had the one long run from McHenry in the first half, almost a 70-yard run, and even still, he was stopped at the 10-yard line, and it took him 5 more plays to get in the end zone. Snap to McHenry. He's looking to pass now. He's under pressure from Beckman. Finds the receiver, hits him right in the hands, and it's dropped. Pass goes incomplete.
Third down.
That was number 86, Aiden Sanborn, was the intended receiver. Nick Beckman applying pressure from his nose guard position, forced the throw, but it was a good throw. It hit Sanborn right in the numbers. And that might just be a situation where you have put a team that likes to run the ball into a passing situation, and they like to run the ball for a reason. There's only 3 seconds left on the play clock. They've got to go. And once again, Cherokee has to call timeout.
Timeout, Cherokee.
Timeout, Cherokee. The play clock was running down, and I think that's their third timeout of the half, so I think that'll be it for Cherokee when it comes to timeouts. And the Cherokee coach was not happy. You could see him throw his clipboard down and in frustration called the timeout with only 1 second left on the play clock. Did not want to make it 3rd and 15. It's already 3rd and 10. You're in a 3rd and long situation. You definitely don't want to make it 3rd and longer. So they burned their 3rd timeout. 57 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Are you getting buzzing? Quiet. It was the phone sitting on the sound box.
My phone?
My phone.
So Cherokee burns their last timeout with 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Back to play 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs.
3rd and 10 Cherokee at their own 20. Usually in these situations, we see Kai McHenry running the option. We'll see if that holds true. Reverse. Drugged down from behind. Corbin Burrell maintains the edge for the OBA defense.
That was a great read. Electric play.
Number 9, Corbin Burrell in here on the near side, giving Bodie Boyson a break. And Corbin steps in and just drags the runner down. That makes it 4th and 10. That's another play where it looked like it would be a tackle for loss, but the ball's marked right at the original line of scrimmage. So no gain there on 3rd and 10. They're going to have to punt this away because they don't want to give OBA the ball in the red zone. So there's the snap. The kick is away, and that they're going to give OBA the ball in great field position anyway. Harry Nunez again.
Punt goes out of bounds near the 30.
Punt goes out of bounds at the 3rd, so it's a
first down,
11 net yards on the punt. Harry Nunez, I'm not sure why he didn't get flagged for a penalty on that because he was blocking and the guy he was blocking was out of bounds. So first down for the Trojans at the 31-yard line. Hindsight's 20/20, but if I'm the Cherokee coach, I'm thinking to myself, I probably should have gone for it because I could have. I mean, what's the difference with an 11-yard punt? So Boyson in the shotgun, 2 receivers wide. He's looking for. He got Nunez over the middle. He's looking deep. Ball batted down in the end zone. But right in the middle of that play, the wind picked up and just grabbed that ball. Nunez was running free, and Bodie doesn't usually leave people short. That ball just stopped at about the 5-yard line and just hung up there. So that'll make it 2nd and 10 at the 31. Going for a quick strike touchdown there. The Trojans fall incomplete. Second and 10 for OBA. Back to that tight formation. 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Boyson hands off to Cheatham looking for the near edge. Ian Easton with the block. Flag comes in immediately. I'm not sure
Cheatham, the ball carrier.
What was wrong with the block?
Flag on the play.
Definitely wasn't a hold.
Holding is the call against the Trojans.
That was not a hold.
If they're looking at Ian Easton, I don't think that was a hold. He just hit the guy, and the guy went down. They must have been looking at somebody else.
In that general facility, yeah.
So that'll march the Trojans back 10 yards, but it'll still be second down, this time from the 41 instead of the 31. So 2nd and 20.
The Chief 41-yard line.
Either way, it's kind of like a first down because the Trojans, this is 4-down territory, so they're going to use all 4 plays. They're not going to punt from here. So OBA calls a timeout, taking their first of the half. I'm assuming it's OBA that called timeout. I'm not getting any signal.
That is the end of the 3rd quarter. Cherokee 46.
Okay, OBA is just anticipating the clock running out as it does now, and that's the end of the third
42,
quarter.
OBA 46.
OBA 46, Cherokee 22, as the Trojans are content to let the clock wind out and run out the third quarter. We start this fourth quarter with a 2nd and 20 from the 41-yard line. Third quarter went by relatively quickly, aided in part by that time-consuming drive from the Cherokee Chiefs. They started the drive at the 35-yard line, and it took them almost 7 minutes to get it into the end zone from the OBA 35. First down, OBA, 41-yard line, 2nd and 20. Cheatham comes in motion. Buddy Boyson around the right end, and he's gobbled up pretty quickly. That's going to be no gain for OBA. Probably the first time that Bodie's carried that has been no gain. That'll make it 3rd and 20. Again, I'm guessing this is 4-down territory for Chris Kayott and the OBA coaching staff.
I would guess so too, Coach.
Their defense has been playing pretty stout, and a lot of trust in that defensive squad. So I would assume that they're going to go 2 plays here and not
Up
just
by
one
24 in the fourth quarter.
Right.
The field position they're at, what's it hurt to go for it?
Right. I don't think I've seen OBA punt all year, so I'm not sure why they think of any reason why they would start now. Great block there from Ian Easton as Bodie
may not
rolls.
have to,
He's got
Coach.
Judd Cheatham. Touchdown, Trojans!
Complete to Judd Cheatham. Touchdown, Trojans.
Great throw, Buddy Boyson rolling to his left on the run. Not a lot of high school kids can make an accurate throw on the run like that, but Buddy Boyson can.
I
Hits
love
Judd
talking
Cheatham in
about the
stride.
4th down as a hypothetical.
Yeah, right.
Let's just keep it as a hypothetical.
We would have gone for 4th down, but it doesn't matter as the Trojans score a 41-yard touchdown strike from Boyston to Cheatham as they line up for the 2-point conversion. That makes the score 52-22, a 30-point lead for OBA. So man in motion, Boyston keeps it, just bulls his way into the end zone. Another 2-point conversion for OBA. 54-22 is your score. 11:22 to go here in the game.
22.
OBA aided by that, I'm hesitant to even call it a punt from Cherokee. The 11-yard net on that 4th down punt really hurt the Cherokee defense on that, put them in a really bad spot. And when you've got an offensive like OBA's that can click like this, you don't want to give them the ball at the 30-yard line. You just can't do that.
But we will take it.
We'll take it. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong.
We will absolutely take it. Deep into the 3rd when it happened. I think it was.
Yeah. So there's 11 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. OBA sitting here with a 32-point lead.
I was fixing to ask you what the math was on this one.
32-point lead. If the Trojans can get a stop, turn that 32-point lead into a 40-point lead, then we're talking about a 45. Really, 2 stops, 2 scores, and this game's over. So we'll see how Cherokee responds if they can answer yet again. The pattern's kind of been Cherokee, OBA has a stop defensively, and then Cherokee has a long drive and scores, and then OBA has a stop, and then Cherokee has a long drive and scores.
Yep.
So they just had a stop, so we'll see if Cherokee can continue the pattern. Harry Nunez, directional kick, and that almost gets to the end zone. He picks it up at the 1-yard line, and he's going to get stopped well short of the 20 as he goes down at the 15-yard line.
Led by Jake Colby, assisted by
15-yard line.
half of the kicking team.
Right. They smelled blood in the water on that one. Nice kick from Nunez. Didn't get to the end zone for the touchback, and then just kind of slammed on the brakes at the 1-yard line, forcing the deep man to pick it up.
Worked in our favor for sure, because Cherokee will have it on their own 15 instead of the 20. So,
Right. So Cherokee starts 5 yards in the hole. I formation. Kai McHenry still in there at quarterback. One thing working to the Trojans' advantage, actually that would be 2 things if I list more than one, but working to the Trojans' advantage is that, first of all, Cherokee hasn't shown a propensity for a passing game much tonight. And when you have a team that carries the ball as much as Cherokee does, a long sustained drive doesn't really hurt you. You can let them take a 7-minute drive here and score a touchdown.
Right.
And then there's 4 minutes left in the game and you win. So another long drive from Cherokee doesn't really hurt OBA here. It actually hurts Cherokee. They need to score quickly if they want to get back in this thing.
That's exactly right. The clock is definitely our friend at this point, and so in more ways than one.
Right. Cherokee could really use another 70-yard run from Kai McHenry right about now. Handoff up the middle. McHenry pulls it and keeps it himself. Gains about 3 more yards there. That'll make it 3rd and about 2.
Just shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
I'm sure you can hear the PA announcer at home. I'm going to disagree with him. It's longer than 1. So 3rd and 2 for the Trojans. And again, the Trojan defensive line has been in the Cherokee backfield a lot. So Cherokee wants to avoid a play for a loss here, especially after your punter just did a punt that only went 11 yards. I formation. McHenry there. I'd look for him to keep the ball here. Nope, he hands it off, and he's going to be stopped short. He stopped. That's a tackle for loss.
I don't know, Coach. They might give it to him. They are spot. Yep, they're signaling.
Wow.
They spotted him a yard past the 25.
He never crossed the 25-yard line. His feet never crossed the 25.
It was a
generous spot.
Let's call that very generous
from the officiating crew. Because his feet never crossed the 25, and they spotted it out to the 26 almost. But again, a long drive where every play's a running play doesn't really hurt OBA at this point. We're down to 9 minutes left here in the game, so we'll let them have these 2- and 3-yard run plays the rest of the night. Option play to the near side, and he's brought down. It's going to be a 5-yard gain. Clock continues to run.
In fact, it might be the way the math works that a long sustained drive and a touchdown by Cherokee might actually end the game sooner than if we go back and forth with them in 45.
Yeah.
So the longer they have the ball, the more this 8 minutes and 30 seconds just ticks away.
So McHenry in the shotgun formation this time, receiver wide to the near side. One-on-one with Harry Nunez out here. It's going to be an option play. He's going to keep it right at the middle and go nowhere. Curious about the spot after the last couple of plays because he did not get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So 3rd and 5. As the clock continues to tick, we're now down below 8 minutes, 7:55 to go in the game. But Cherokee showing no sense of urgency with their body language or how they're hustling out to the huddle or up to the line or anything. It's a deliberate pace from the Chiefs. McHenry fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. Looking in the flat, and again the pass is dropped, and I think we're seeing why Cherokee doesn't pass the ball very much. Number 2 was wide open. He was by himself. Nathan Phillips, number 2 for Cherokee.
Does the Cherokee offense move early on almost every play?
It feels like it.
They kick that 1 foot when they're in their stance. They kick that 1 foot to give them a jump start.
Multiple times.
And it just looks like they're moving early.
Yeah, multiple times tonight I've thought we're going to see a flag here, and then it doesn't come. So 4th down, Cherokee's going to go for it this time. It's going to be McHenry. Corbin Burrow was in the backfield immediately. He just kind of, I don't want to call that a shovel pass, but it wasn't really a pass, but it was effective. It gained about 18 yards. So 1st down Cherokee.
I think it was the planned play, called play, but it wasn't very pretty.
It was just, I think it was planned to be like a rollout shuttle pass, but Corbin Burrow was in the backfield so quickly that he had to get rid of it maybe before he wanted to, but it worked out for him. 1st down for the Cherokee Chiefs at their own 45-yard line. I thought he was tackled, but the clock's not running, so he must have gone out of bounds in the play. There's only 3 seconds left on the play clock, and they're out of timeouts.
Did force him out.
And we're going to have a delay of game penalty.
Flag on the play.
And that's where Cherokee burning all 3 timeouts in the 3rd quarter is really going to hurt them. They have no timeouts. The play clock was winding down. The coaches were over here dancing. Go, go, go. and they did not get the playoff in time, so that's going to push them back. So that game they just had, whoa, what's happening?
Offsides on the defense.
They called off.
Penalty.
Okay, they called offsides on the defense. If it was offsides, it was after the play clock had expired.
Very interesting.
McHenry going to keep it. Jake Colby makes the hit after about a 1 yard gain. They spot the yard.
That's a very generous spot again.
Once again, they spot it forward. Almost
there, he backed up.
Yeah.
It looked like he made it to about the 47.5-yard line.
Yeah,
and
they had him marked at about the 46.
Yeah. There,
So,
now they put it at the 48.
Yeah, it's at the 48 now. So, little confusion there among the two line judges. One of them was full 2 yards ahead of where the ball is now. That keeps the clock running. 6:53 to go. 2nd and 4 for the Chiefs. McHenry under center. Again, it looks like there's movement there at the line.
Hello, the ball carrier.
Stop just shy of
the line to gain about
45-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down, which is just fine with the Trojans. That keeps the clock running. It's 3rd and 1. Now with 6.5 minutes to go. Cherokee got the ball. What was it, Coach Hofen? 9 minutes. So already
it was actually 10, I believe.
Yeah. So we're already down to about the 6-minute mark, and they're still 45 yards away from pay dirt. Handoff again. Ooh, stood up at the line. Judd Cheatham. I don't know how Judd got up there so fast from his safety position, but he got to the line of scrimmage before the running back did and just stood it up.
They might actually call for a measurement on this. It is very close.
Wow. This is another one. It looked to me like Judd was in the backfield.
That's, to me, that's a better spot than I would think.
And they're giving him a 1st down.
They are going to call it a 1st down. Chiefs ball at the OBA 45-yard line. 1st down at 10.
This isn't a situation. Well, Coach Kayot's saying they're talking. It's not too animated, but he's having some words over there.
And when the clock's going to continue to run, well,
right.
Now it's back running.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul in
right.
a way. And
you can kind of clearly see from here the ball is not on the 45. It is outside the 45.
That is correct.
But they gave him a 1st down. Handoff up the middle once again. About a 3-yard gain there.
Hello, the ball carrier.
5:13 to go. The clock continues to tick.
Gain of a couple, 2nd and 8.
Cherokee out of timeout, so they can't stop the clock. The only way to stop the clock would be to throw an incomplete pass, doing it one of those intentional clock in the ball plays. 4:58 is now we're under 5 minutes to go.
And it just doesn't seem like they are very confident in their
right.
desire to do that, and so.
And right here you have Kai McHenry just standing at the line as if he's trying to run out the clock. Stopped at the line of scrimmage, again in the backfield. That contact was made at the 45-yard line.
Loss on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9.
So that brings up 3rd and 9 for Cherokee. 4:21 to go. Nice play from Jake Colby, once again getting into the backfield. I could probably just record that, Coach, and we could just play that on a loop, and I could go down to the concession stand and get a hot chocolate.
We probably could. I was wondering if Jiffy Trip on the south end of town's going to have some hot chocolate right about now.
I've been thinking all over it. They saw this play coming. Big sack for the OBA Trojans. 15-yard loss for OBA on 3rd and 9. They get a sack for 15 yards. Jake Colby in there again. Corbin Burrow back there again. They're making their living in the Cherokee backfield.
Bring up 4th down and 25.
And the clock's now in the 3:30s.
Yeah. And Cherokee's, they have to be forced to go for this, right? 4th and 25.
Yeah.
No, they got their punting team out there. I think that's waving the white flag.
The white flag is being waved, yes.
Which, hopefully, I feel for the kid. I hope this punter can go farther than 11 yards this time. He does. Good. It's going to be fielded by
nice
Cheatham
hang
at the
time.
Cheatham bobbles it, but scoops it up at the 30, just fall on it. No, he doesn't. He stays on his feet, dances around, still going. He's going to
He
pop
might
it to the
take
near
this,
side.
Coach.
He's gone. See ya. Judge Cheatham going to take it the distance after bobbling the ball, picking it up off the ground. He is gone. Touchdown, OBA.
Touchdown. There's a flag.
Flag on the play, Coach, at the 45.
There's always a flag on a big play.
So the referee jogs all the way back down from the goal line. He didn't see the flag, obviously. He ran down there to get ready for the extra point.
Everybody looks confident that that touchdown will not stand.
Personal foul. I don't know what the double fist signal is. I don't know what this is.
Blindside block.
Blindside block, I'm told. Okay.
Pretty sure that's what it means.
Penalty.
So that'll march it backwards. Amazing individual play there from Judge Cheatham. He must have seen a hole and got excited because he doesn't usually drop punts like that. He bobbled it.
Personal foul.
I was going to say that I think Cheatham just determined that before
Against
that
the
penalty
Trojans.
that the fastest way to get out of here is get the defense back on the field.
First
Yeah.
down and 10.
But 3 minutes to go exactly is where the clock stopped. So we're going to see a steady diet of run plays here, I would imagine. And the Trojans are confused. They don't know where to be. Coach Kayot does not want to use a timeout here.
And Cherokee can't stop the clock, so.
Well, that shows how much I know. They're going to throw the ball. And you said it in the first half. Boyson breaks to the right side. First down OBA at the 41-yard line. You said it in the first half. We might see Coach Kayot just keep his foot on the gas, and that's what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening.
Winston, pickup is good enough for a first down. And a first down and 10.
Bodie Boyson was looking for the home run ball right there.
They'll have it at
The pocket just broke down
41
on him,
line.
and he was able to get out of there and scramble for a first down. Harry Nunez wide to the near side. Judge Cheatham in the slot. Ian Easton in the backfield. Boyson back to pass again. He
Nunez
finds
is
crossing
gonna be-
pattern to Kobe. 50, 45, 40, 35. Forced out of bounds at about the 28-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 35.
Now they called
Jacob
him
Colby.
out at the 31.
Okay. Forced out of bounds at the 31 is what we're going to say. So first down OBA, and Coach Chris Kayot is keeping his foot on the gas. He wants to send a message to the rest of the district here tonight in Cherokee. First district game for both clubs.
First down and 10.
See,
For
in
the
6
Trojans.
days we have Ringwood.
At the chief 31-yard line.
Then we're going to be
Yes.
having,
Another district game at Ringwood next week.
it is at OBA
No, it's
next
a-
week
it's a
on
home
Thursday,
game.
the
Okay.
13th.
Cheatham wide to the right. Goes down before he goes out of bounds, so that'll keep the clock running.
Let me just load up the
Cheatham, the ball carrier.
So
Just shy of the line to gain.
short week, so to
Nope,
speak,
they're
for
gonna
the
give it to him.
Trojans.
First down.
Next week, Cherokee will travel to Garber in their district game as the Trojans start
To be first down and 10.
rolling through their district schedule.
pulling up the
That is
Mascot
21.
Media app right here.
1:50 to go in the game. Tight formation here for the Trojans. Cheatham wide on the far side of the field. Boyson taking his time. Cheatham comes in motion. Hands it off to Ian Easton right up the middle. He pounds it up the middle, brought down at the 11-yard line,
Easton, the ball carrier.
just short of the first down. First down markers right about the 10.
District games we have coming up. Next Thursday, the 13th, we are
9,
home
6-1.
against Ringwood. And then the Friday after that, two weeks from tonight, we are home against Garber. Then we go to Kremlin, and then we are home against Pond Creek. So 3 out of the next 4 games are at Commitment Field.
It's good news for the Trojans. Tight formation, Boyson under center, Cheatham in motion, hands it to Cheatham trying to get around the near edge. He plants his foot, heads upfield. That's going to be enough for a first down. He's
And
carrying guys with him.
there is a flag.
Flag comes
just
in
by
again.
Flag on the play.
holding against OBA.
Holding on the Trojans.
57 seconds left to go in the game. Trojans lead 54-22.
10-yard penalty.
think I just heard that JT's just put another pot of hot water on for the
for all the folks heading home
hot
to
chocolate.
So Boydson drops out on the field. The clock is running. 40 seconds to go in the game. 10 on the play clock.
Second out of 10.
So OBA needs to huddle up to the line. You don't really want to burn a timeout here. Trojans have all 3 of their timeouts. So Boydson just takes a knee. OBA kind of made it clear that we could march down here if we really wanted to, put another one in the end zone, but Trojans are just going to take a knee here and going to let the play clock run out.
And that will be the ball game.
15 seconds left in the game, 30 left on the play clock, so now down to 10.
We play next
Let's can it down.
Thursday at Garber. 2 weeks from tonight is senior night. Play Cridland.
So that's the ball game. The clock finally hit 0. Your top-ranked OBA Trojans travel north to Cherokee, Oklahoma for a district matchup, and they control most of the game. Although it's not a run rule game, a mercy rule game, they do take the victory by 32 points as OBA is victorious, 54-22.
And God bless you all.
We're always thankful for you tuning in here at OBATrojans.tv. We'll see you next week when your Trojans host Ringwood at Commitment Field. Come on out to the field and support your Trojans. Have a great night, everybody.